Have you guys ever done anything that's completely new that you've never done before? The anticipation just gets you pounding right here. I'm in South Florida, peacock bass fishing. I'm Jason Lambert. The Bass Doctor starts right now.
Yeah, these are just incredible. Look at that fish.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Beautiful.
Look at the head on her.
Love it. Big and choked it all the way down. Let's catch another one. South Florida, peacock bass fishing is something we don't get to do every day. Can't do it just exactly like we do it back home, largemouth, smallmouth fishing. Got some of the best with us. Got Frank Carbone, Hog Hunter Guide Service, Rick Quade, Reaction Strike, Castaic. Let's go do this.
This is gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
You're in for a treat,
Hey,
buddy.
thanks guys. Let's go have some fun.
All right.
Frank, this is all completely new to me. We're largemouth fishermen, smallmouth fishermen.
All righty, you're in for a treat.
I mean, on a typical day, peacock fishing, I mean, catch a bunch of numbers, a bunch of fish, big fish. What's your typical
Like
day?
one just busted a nice fish right there. We've gone up, I think anywhere from 20 to 60 fish. Your average size is 2-3 pounds, but you will get an occasional 4 to 6. Yesterday we got 2 4s and a 5. That's considered like a nice trophy. So we call them right over. Call them different parts of the places you can go. It all depends.
Well, typically you fish these fish mostly like smallmouth, largemouth, just like we do back home.
Yep, same principle.
Jerk bait, top water.
The only thing is they like the sun and the hot weather, of course, because they're from the Amazon. I got introduced here in 1984 to control the forage for the tilapia.
So they were put in to control the tilapia.
Yeah, it was, fish on, fish on.
That's a good one too.
Oh, nice one, you got the net. Nice peacock. Oh, yeah.
Good fish.
Uh-oh, nice and easy, nice and easy. I'll bring it to you. All right, that's a way to start out. Third cast
Hey,
of the day.
This is why you go fishing with Frank Carbone right here.
Yeah.
Mean too.
Man, I'll tell you what, you never get used to it. Those peacock bass are just so beautiful, especially when you hook up and you see them flashing in the distance and you just see these golds and oranges and reds and greens. I mean, they are absolutely the most beautiful fish swimming anywhere in the United States. Just absolutely incredible.
See, what makes these powerful, Jason, is the fact that if you notice this fish, like other than a largemouth, his whole body is a rectangular muscle,
Right.
solid. And you feel the weight of the fish. This does not look like it's got the weight that you think because you're comparing it to a largemouth.
Right.
Well, it's got the red eye, the colors, and every single fish, you'll notice, has different markings, like fingerprints. So every one that we catch and we film, you'll see that they're different. Some are lighter, some are darker, some are more stripes. But this is what makes this fish so fantastic.
It's a beautiful fish.
Isn't it? Gorgeous.
We don't see the colors. The dot on the tail, it's just phenomenal. That's something we don't see back home, but that's pretty cool. Let's catch another one.
Well, we're going to release this one for the next angler to catch, okay?
Heck yeah. So basically we're fishing nothing any different than what most of our viewers fish for typical
Bass, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like 17-pound vicious, fluorocarbon, jerk bait.
For instance, like with the largemouth bass, you're using topwater bait. Now you're working that bait, you get a hit, what do? You stop.
Right.
And you try to, then you twitch it. Well, with the peacock bass, you stop, they swim off for some reason.
Cool.
So it's the hardest thing for a bass fisherman, pro angler like yourself, to sit there and see an explosion and keep it coming, keep it coming, keep it coming. Because if you stop what you're normally doing, he's going to turn right off on you.
That's crazy.
So it's the hardest thing. Just try to keep up with, you know, the strike and just keep it coming after he hits you.
But our tackle wise, we're basically,
basically
the same.
yeah.
Yeah, we're using two different kinds of jerk baits today. They're subtly different. We've got the XRM series, and you guys are using the 80, which is just a hair over 3 inches long. That'll run about 2-3 feet deep, and it's got a really loud rattle in it. And I think that bait's going to actually be just a hair more productive than the other one that we're using, which is the BD95, which is about a 4-inch jerk bait. And that's the Boyd Duckett series bait. It's a little quieter, a little more subtle, runs a little bit shallower. It just seems like Frank's got experience with both of them. It seems like he's done a little better on the XRM, I think probably because it gets down a little bit more. And I think these fish are just cruising. You know, we're in anywhere from 3 to 5 feet of water here, and I think these fish are just kind of laying down there waiting for an easy meal. And this erratic jerkbait comes over their head, and they just can't help themselves, as you just saw 2 seconds ago.
Oh my gosh, Frank, look at that iguana laying on that dock. Yeah. What do you usually catch those with? Well, they bite a jerkbait, you think? That's not an iguana, that's a dog.
Godzilla. Fish on, fish on. Peacock.
Peacock.
Peacock, nice.
Jumping.
Jumper.
Oh.
He's crazy. He's a big wild run.
Oh.
Nice.
Look at the knothead on that.
Knothead.
Beautiful, man.
And
Look at that knothead. That's a male.
That's a male?
Yeah. See, what they're saying, that knothead actually is a food source when they're bedding.
Yep.
Talking about bedding. Oh yeah, they don't paralyze.
Yeah, they're...
Not like a largemouth. You hold them the same way. Yeah, see that hump on his head?
Yeah.
What that is actually is a food storage for when they're nesting and they're bedding. This way here, they don't have to leave the nest.
Really? Yeah, that's like a 2-pound fish probably. Yeah. That's neat. That's wild. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But the coloration on that fish is, see how green it is? The other fish was more brown, more tan color?
Like I said, every one looks different, so it looks like fingerprints.
Wow. That's wild. Good deal, man.
Caught it on that Castaic bait.
We're fishing this Reaction Strike XRM 80 jerkbait today. It's a cool little jerkbait. It's like 3.5-inch little jerkbait. It's great for these fish that are guarding this fry around these docks and stuff. We're throwing it on a 7-foot medium heavy bulldog with a 360 RB Duckett fishing reel on it, 6'3" to 1. Don't want it too fast, but you want it fast enough you can move it through the water. It's a really good setup to fish a jerkbait, not just for peacock bass, but for any kind of bass that you're fishing for. And then check that equipment out.
You got it dialed in that these fish are wanting that small XRM.
Yeah, nice. That's a stud right there. Shallow running jerkbait called an XRM 100. It's a Reaction Strike jerkbait. Hey, that's a nice fish for sure. Nice fish.
Let's get down to business. Quiet, you sons of fishes. Now, what?
I'm switching sonar.
Why?
Cause now I can see fish swimming live in front of my boat. I even see fish attack my lure. Y'all sonar's just history. I'm out.
I'm with him.
Bulldog rods feature a series of 12 rods designed by the best of the best in the industry. All the tools a serious bass fisherman would ever need. Whether you're a touring pro or a weekend warrior, these rods are for you. Each blank features Japanese Toray carbon fiber and gives these rods incredible feel, lightness, and power. With a no questions asked warranty, unmatched look, durability, and sensitivity that has to be felt to be believed, they are priced to sell, built to last. Bulldog rods, tough as a dog, that's no bull.
Castaic, the company that invented the swim bait lure category, introduces the most lifelike series of fishing lures on the market today. With jointed, paddle tail, and straight body designs, Castaic has it all. Castaic lures will entice the most stubborn fish to bite. Available in an array of sizes, shapes, and a multitude of colors, Castaic has the perfect lifelike lure for the job. So if you're ready to get your hands wet, pick up a Castaic lure today.
The Bass Doctor is sponsored by American Tackle Company, makers of the Microwave Guide System, Lucky Tackle Box, Castaic, the original swim bait company. Duck It Fishing. Reaction Strike, #1 in swim baits. Bulldog rods, tough as a dog, that ain't no bull. Power pole, shallow water anchors. Garmin. TH Marine, Stormer. And by Backstabber Lures.
Alrighty, baby. There you go.
Nice. Woo. Frankie, baby, you're on fire, man. That's 3.
Hey, you're the man. Still got that spot on the tail. Another male got the hump on the head. Beautiful fish.
We'll put him back. We'll put him back in the water.
It's kind of wild to be fishing this little tight canal. You got I-95 right there in the background. And that fish we just lost, it just came right off of that little irrigation pipe.
Yeah, we're working these jerk baits right here. Urban fishing.
Yeah, this is kind of strange. You got houses on both sides and
yeah, one of my other prime spots is right across the street from the Miami airport.
Wow. Yeah,
that's pretty cool because they got.
That's a little unusual to what all of our guys, most of our guys watching back home, they don't usually see this too often.
Nah.
It's almost like fishing back home. A lot of times you're target fishing. You're fishing a hard target, whether it's a brush pile or just something in the water that gives them something to relate to.
Oh yeah. A lot of times too, I'll look for something different, like a different weed.
Oh, you missed it. I saw him come up and bull on it.
He'll come up and get you.
Another one?
Mm. Yep. He came up and balled at it and missed it.
Literally bit it. Come on. It's a small little Mayan chick. But I'm on. Fish on.
Little Mayan.
Little Mayan.
There's some of the prettiest fish down here. That thing, the peacocks are gorgeous. That Mayan is that's a beautiful
What you really don't
fish.
want to get is poked by these spines, man. They're really, really nasty. But yeah, isn't that a beautiful fish?
Great
I mean, it's got more colors than a pumpkin seed.
Real pretty colors.
Anyway, we're gonna let it go. Cool little fish.
Whatever that was, come up and got it.
Nice.
Largemouth. Yeah. We like catching these usually. It's not what we're after today.
That's the 3rd species of the day.
Yeah.
4th species.
Good fish, good fish. Taking line.
What you got a hold of?
Nice.
Oh, he's pulling line on me.
Must be a peacock. You need net.
I would use a net for this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
I believe that's a peacock.
Right behind it. It's got to be a peacock, and it's a big one.
Look at that boil. Oh, yeah, get the net.
It's a
Get the net.
giant. It's a giant.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, that boy. Oh, yeah.
Frank.
Good
There
deal,
we
dude.
go, baby. Boy, I tell you, that was something. He just ate that crankbait. Oh, that's a beautiful fish.
That's a pretty fish too.
Look at that hump.
They're all colored different. That's a bigger male than the ones we caught this morning. Still got that pretty dot on the tail. Beautiful coloration under the chin. Pretty fish, man, really pretty fish.
Let's just go release him and go get another one.
All right,
They're
dude.
here. That's the 3rd big one we've seen in this stretch.
We're seeing all this fry up under these docks. Do you think these fish are maybe like largemouth, like they're guarding that fry?
Oh yeah. If you see peacock fry, you just look down, you'll see the 2 peacocks underneath swimming with them.
I know you're talking about them spawning.
Damn it.
Ooh, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that flash. Something just flashed at you.
Oh, fish on. Here we go.
All right. All right. Nice and easy now.
Yeah.
Now, if he sees the boat, he's going to want to pull. There he is.
That's peacock.
It's a peacock.
Yeah, he's got the back up. Got him?
Got him.
Nice.
All right, Jay.
I'll tell you something,
Way
Frank.
to
Eating
go.
that jerk
yeah,
bait,
both
man.
of
They
them.
are eating
Yeah.
him up.
He wasn't coming
Another
off. He had
man.
Oh,
back
yes.
hook.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are hard to hold, aren't they?
Yeah,
Watch
he's
out for
got
them
Want
sharp
some pliers?
hooks, man.
He's got the back hook.
Those sharp hooks got me once.
They're katana hooks. They're cutting point hooks, so they're super sharp, but they also just drive in. Once they hit something, they stick and then they go down.
Another pretty male.
Oh, yeah.
Colorations. Love that spot.
See, they're all different.
Yeah,
They're
it's
just so beautiful, aren't they?
a pretty fish. Really pretty fish.
Yeah,
Iridescent
red
greens and
eyes,
oranges
some
and
gold
reds.
tinge in them.
Cool deal.
Never get sick of looking at these.
No,
Cool
they are
deal.
cool.
This is something new for me. I don't get to do this very often. Cool
Awesome.
deal.
Yep, that's a marlin cichlid.
Yeah, that's another one of those.
That's in the peacock family. It's a cichlid. They give you a real good fight.
Oh,
A lot of people mistaken them for a peacock because of the stripes and they
Yeah.
got a dot on the tail. But look how pretty the fish
Oh,
are.
he's gorgeous.
See, the way you know they're different is a peacock will only have 3 stripes.
Yeah.
These have like 5 or 6.
Well, these look almost like what we consider a panfish back home.
Yeah, a lot of
You
people,
know,
they
look
like to, I sometimes
brim
want
or-
to guide for,
Man, those hooks, dude.
And they've
are
got that
relentless.
same, yeah, those,
Yeah.
the katana hooks
But-
bite, man. They got that same back, you don't want to get poked in that
Right.
spine.
They're so pretty. I mean, the colorations, the pinks, the oranges, the blues, I don't know, it's a gorgeous fish.
It sure is.
that's what makes my peacock trip so exciting because you don't know what
You
you're
can
going to
catch
catch
anything.
next.
Yeah, you can catch anything. Let's put
Even a
this
big
little
old
fella back.
catfish.
Yeah, even a catfish. Go back and let somebody else catch them. Cool
Awesome
deal.
job, man. You're
Caught a
on a
lot
roll.
This is pretty neat situation.
Yeah, that
They
BD,
catch anything, man. They catch anything.
that BD jerkbait's starting to rock right now.
You got it dialed in that these fish are wanting that small XRM.
It's a stud right there. Shallow running jerkbait called an XRM 100. It's a reaction strike jerkbait. Hey, that's a nice fish for sure. Nice fish.
Closed captioning sponsored by American Tackle Company, makers of the microwave guide system.
Hey guys, iCast, awesome place for new products. We got some new stuff here from Grant, Eagle Nets. Tell us what you got.
This year we've actually got the well-known S2 slider landing net series brought out in the new Cryptek camo pattern. Last year we actually introduced the lower end product as the fixed handle in it and had very good success with the product, so we moved it up to the S2s, and then we also introduced a whole series of tools that cover spectrum pliers. Then we got 2 different sizes. There's this 6.5, there's the 4.5 inch pair of pliers. There's grip tools, measuring boards, gaff hooks if you're saltwater. So it's a whole system of tools for the angler on the accessory side.
Very innovative product. We've seen the slider net for a while. Check them out. Eagle products, you won't be disappointed. Let's go back fishing.
Fish on. Fish on. This feels a little bit bigger, boys.
He came off the irrigation pipe
Yeah, he
that I was
did.
just
I wasn't
throwing
giving
on.
up on that pipe. I knew there was. It's a good.
That's a
peacock.
big peacock, yeah.
I knew there had to be something on that pipe. It just looks so good. Oh,
That's
it's
a big,
good one,
yeah,
dude.
that's a big peacock.
It's a ginormous peacock. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
That's a good one.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Got him?
Oh my God.
Oh, that's a trophy,
Dude,
man.
that's a
That's a
big one.
Florida
That's a
trophy.
giant.
Oh, big male. All right, Rick.
Giant
Look
male.
at that, man. They are just eating this jerkbait.
Giant male.
That is a
Unbelievable.
true Florida trophy.
If you like what you see here, you got to get down here and contact Captain Frank,
Look at
Hog
the
Hunter,
girth on that
Hog
fish.
Hunter Guide Service.
He ate it.
HAWG, that is, Hunter Guide Service.
On the BD jerkbait.
Hey, you got it. That one, you know what? That's on the Boyd Duckett BD 95 in green gizzard shad.
See how the colors are more brilliant and brighter as they get bigger?
And that's so weird because normally bigger fish get real dull, you know?
I'll tell you, I never get sick of looking at these fish.
God, these are just incredible. Look at that fish.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable.
Beautiful,
All right, we're going to put this puppy back in the water, and someday this thing might be the Florida state record. Who knows? I mean, it's not that many years away from possibly getting there. This is an easily 6-pound fish.
Good fish. Really good fish.
You know, Jason, I don't know about you, but this place is unbelievable. I mean, notwithstanding the fishing, which is speaking for itself, but all just the weird wildlife you see down here. I mean, monitor lizards.
Fish on. Fish on.
Fish on.
Big
Nice.
one. Big one. Big fish.
Nice.
No,
nice,
big
nice,
fish.
Nice.
Big fish.
Nice
Net. Hold on. Let me get
the peacock.
Yeah, let me get the fish.
That's got to be a peacock.
No, it is a big peacock. I saw it. Oh, nice one. Nice one. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Nice and easy. He's going to want to run on you when he comes to the boat.
Oh, baby.
Nice and easy. Don't horse him. Don't horse him. Bring him to the net.
You got him?
Bring him to the net.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Frank.
Look, that's the female of the male that Rick caught. Because you caught that right in the same spot with that jerkbait that he did.
It very well could be.
Same place.
Very well could be.
That's the female.
But you're seeing monitor lizards and giant iguanas everywhere, and weird birds that we don't know what the heck they are, and other kinds of fish in the water that you don't know what it is. This place is like
look how pretty that thing
it's
is.
just unbelievable.
I never get
Look at those colors right there. It's hard to I hope that comes through on camera because it's just beautiful.
Some pretty oranges and greens.
Yep.
And stripes. I know they're not bass, but man,
That's
they
all
are
right.
bass for us. It's the peacock bass.
That's
and
our
this is
Florida
the bass
bass.
doctor. So wow.
That's what's so unique about Florida. You come
Crazy.
down here, catch largemouth and peacock bass all in the
Crazy.
same day.
Exactly. And you probably could catch snook, and you probably could catch baby tarpon and all kinds of different stuff. If
We've
you really...
caught like 4 or 5 species today.
Exactly. And they're all one's more beautiful than the next, except for your catfish.
Yeah,
that wasn't so pretty.
catfish was nothing
Well, I
unusual.
kind of lured that catfish in.
Right.
All right, let's get her back in the water.
Loose. Let's cut her loose and see if we can catch one more.
Castaic, the company that invented the swim bait lure category, introduces the most lifelike series of fishing lures on the market today. With jointed, paddle tail, and straight body designs, Castaic has it all. Castaic lures will entice the most stubborn fish to bite. Available in an array of sizes, shapes, and a multitude of colors, Castaic has the perfect lifelike lure for the job. So if you're ready to get your hands wet, pick up a Castaic lure today.
Bulldog rods feature a series of 12 rods designed by the best of the best in the industry. All the tools a serious bass fisherman would ever need. Whether you're a touring pro or a weekend warrior, these rods are for you. Each blank features Japanese Toray carbon fiber and gives these rods incredible feel, lightness, and power. With a no questions asked warranty, unmatched look, durability, and sensitivity that has to be felt to be believed, they are priced to sell, built to last. Bulldog rods, tough as a dog, that's no bull.
Introducing the Microwave Line Control System by American Tackle, the most efficient casting system on the planet. It uses the latest in line guide technology to improve accuracy and add distance to each cast. A 2-stage conical design primary guide captures and controls fishing line to straighten coils, reducing friction and maintaining line speed during the cast. It's so effective that it requires less energy to deliver the smoothest, most accurate long-distance casts possible.
The Bass Doctor is sponsored by American Tackle Company, makers of the Microwave Guide System. Lucky Tackle Box, Castaic, the original swim bait company, Duck It Fishing, Reaction Strike, #1 in swim baits, Bulldog Rods, tough as a dog, that ain't no bull, Power Pole, shallow water anchors, Garmin, TH Marine, Stormer, and by Backstabber Lures.
Today in South Florida, fishing for the peacocks, we caught fish on a lot of different baits. The main two was this Reaction Strike XRM80. Most of the fish came on it, and the Boyd Duck It Series 95. A lot of fun on these jerk baits, good hooks, ready to fish right out of the package. Also, vicious Pro Elite fluorocarbon, 12-pound line up to 15 and 17, depending on what we were fishing, the areas we were fishing. Bulldog Series medium heavy action rod, Duck It Series, Duck It Fishing 360 RB, 6:3 to 1 speed ratio. Good reel, good setup, throw a jerk bait, a lot of fun.
Nice. What do you got? Too big for anything else.
Too mean for anything else.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, peacock.
He's not huge, but he's mean.
They're all mean.
Yeah.
You don't need a net back.
No, we don't need a net on. He'll be all right. Yeah, it's a peacock, for sure. Oh yeah. Beautiful, beautiful fish.
You know, when you start having too much fun, Jay,
Yeah.
I charge extra.
Hey, when you're fishing and you catch fish, the way we've caught fish for the last 45 minutes or an hour, you can't have too much fun. Frank, Hog Hunter Guide Service, thanks for bringing us, man.
Jason,
we enjoyed it.
Anytime you want, buddy, there's always a seat available
Hey,
for you.
check him out, hoghunterguideservice.com.
You won't regret it. Catch some of these little scrappy fellas. Fish on, fish on.
This is why you go fishing with Frank Carbone right here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Got it?
Oh, that's a trophy. That's a Florida trophy. Oh, big now. All right, Rick. Look at that thing in there just eating this jerk bait.
Giant.